So I'm trying to make a license plate light to go on the back of my motorcycle, and we got close to a good idea today, but didn't quite make it. I have previously bought license plate lights that are like the little bolts that go on the side here, and they were so crappy. They're such poor quality that they're not worth buying. It's a great idea, but they don't work. I've seen also little lights that span from one bolt hole to the other, and it's got the little light in between, so it's basically just like a bar. I kind of like that sort of completeness of that. So it's like a bar that goes across, right? And just fits in here, and then it has a little light shining down from it. I kind of like that. And then I just happen to have, from a previous sort of experimental design of mine, I happen to have this clear acrylic tube, and I'd like to incorporate that into this little light bar going across. I also have LEDs, little white LEDs. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drill out the end of this bar here so I can fit the LED inside there. Alright, so I've got a little hole in the end now, and the idea is that I can then stick the LED in that hole, and then hopefully it will light up this acrylic tube, right? Let's see if we can see this. Oh yeah, look at that. It's kind of cool. That might work, although I think this is not a white light. This might be an amber. Alright, so now I've got this little 4-inch long piece of acrylic, and it's nice and light, by the way. And then, so I'm imagining this sort of going up in here like that. In order to make it work up here, I'm going to put it inside this tube here. And this tube, I just need to drill this tube out a little bit so this will fit in there a little bit nicer. Alright, now I've got two little pieces of tubing here that are exactly the same. And I've got them widened out on one end just at a half an inch down only, so that this will fit in and stop at a certain point, just like that. So I'm hoping that that works pretty well. We'll see here.
Experience KGX 98.9.
It's kind of cool. Is it bright enough? Maybe. Oh my god, that's way too dim. Cops will not like that. Alright, this is a fail. This is a fun idea. I like how this would be pretty neat if it worked. If it was sufficient in terms of the brightness of the light. Because man, that's pretty slick design there. But doesn't put out enough light. It barely, I mean, I turn up all the lights and it doesn't really light up the license plate at all. I'm better off with the same LEDs if I just make little lights on the sides here. Because what I did, I doubled up the amount of light. I put one on each side here, and it's still not enough light. I am better off if I just put two of these little lights like right here. Just bam. It's much brighter. So I might do that. I might just make little holders for these lights and just stick them right here on the sides. Gotta come up with another design.